How's it going, everybody? It is Matty here today, bringing you a little personal vlog. Now, before anything, be sure to check out the link in the description to my previous video. That is a Fallout 4 rumor that I debunked, and yeah, so like I said, pretty personal video here, and let's just hop straight into it. So a lot of people have been saying lately that my Fallout 4 videos have had misleading titles, and while it couldn't be more far from the truth, I still want to confront the issue because it's all involved in a personal issue and kind of how this is affecting me and stuff, and you'll see what I mean later on in the video if you give this whole thing a watch. Anyways, so let's start off with yesterday's video. I posted a video that said Fallout 4, this is the title, Fallout 4, quote, senior official, end quote, confirms fourth installment, question mark. And people said that that was misleading. Now, while I could agree that that would be misleading, there's two things about that title that clearly stick out that make it, that it's obvious that it's a rumor. The first thing is that senior official is in quotes. That obviously means I'm saying like senior official, but you know, obviously I'm not there to explain that to you. So that's my fault. But the one thing that's not my fault is my proper grammar putting a question mark at the end of the sentence. And this is what really upset me the most, is that people thought that I was trying to cheat views and that I don't want legitimate people tuning in for me. I want you guys to come to my videos because you like me, you like what I'm talking about, and that's it. Not because I suckered you in here and now I got your money. Like, no, I'm not a fucking asshole. Anyways, what really bothered me, though, is that my grammar was proper and it seems to not work because I put a question mark at the end of the video. And now I'm not doing this in a sarcastic douchebag way, but let me explain to you a question mark. That means I am posing a question. That means I'm saying, I'm asking you, like I'm saying, senior official confirms the fourth installment of Fallout? Like, like, you know, is that true? Is it not true? Let's find out together. Let's discuss. And it's one of those things where it's like, you know, I don't like it when, I'm not trying to sound mean here, I don't like it when people play this clueless, innocent act, like I'm this devil trying to trick everyone and stuff, and like, oh, you're so innocent. It's like, we all went to school, we all learned basic English, we know a question mark means that it's not a statement with a period or an exclamation point, how I usually title my videos. I think a lot of you guys have been around here long enough to know that. Now, here's where it kind of gets personal, like I said. I just want to explain the misleading title part and then how this is affecting me personally with those comments. So about 3 weeks ago today, I began speaking to my ex-girlfriend again, my only girl that I dated and that I've loved for quite a long time, to be completely straightforward with you guys. And so, for a while now, like probably 2 years, I kind of just pushed my feelings to the side because I quite honestly didn't want to look like that idiot who got back with their ex because they look like they can't go for anything better or, you know, have any sense of self-worth and whatnot. Anyways, point being is that I eventually sucked up that emotion. I was like, you know what, I'm going to do this for myself. I want to be happy, or more happy, I should say. I'm going to go and date her. And so we talked it out. Everything seemed great, so I was like, why don't you come over and we'll talk this out, you know, in person. Because I don't trust texting. Anyways, good thing I didn't, because I guess on the ride here, she had this massive 180 in her mind, and by the time she got to my house, she was telling me we couldn't date because we were on separate paths, and that she just didn't think of me that way and stuff. And, you know, point being is that it terribly upset me, because I was just like, shit, like I can't even, the one girl who's kind of not been waiting to date me, but you know, we've been on and off talking, we never really confirmed our feelings again until we finally did, and it still fell through, and it was just kind of like one of those last straws where it's like, fuck. And so, point being is that I took that anger I had, instead of, you know, being like most people and bottling it up and, you know, lashing out on people one-on-one, you know, instead of that, you know, I expressed it in my videos in a creative way. So what I did was I started a brand new series that has caught on and you guys really enjoy it, and it's called Shit That People Say About Fallout 4. And basically what it is if you haven't watched it, I literally read comments of what people say about Fallout 4. Each week is a new edition every Friday, and the first time I did it, it was just me raging at comments, just not like fake mad, just actual mad, and a lot of people enjoyed the emotion behind it. And, you know, I had a great time, and after I made that video, while you guys enjoyed it, that made me feel incredible because I also entertained you guys, but I felt better afterwards. And when I'm using YouTube as, well, it is my favorite thing in the world to do, as an emotional crutch, and when people start attacking that and saying that I'm just trying to bring you guys in just to, like, you know, to get more money or views, I don't fucking know. You know, it kind of gets me, like, this really upset. Like I said, I'm not trying to push this on you. I'm just letting you guys know how I feel right now. And that's the God's honest truth, that like it's like one of those things where it's like, shit, like I'm just doing, now I'm like, I always made videos because I love them, and now I'm truly doing it from my heart, like literally all of my emotions into it, because right now, like, I'm just in this kind of weird place, and you know, it's just one of those things where it's I don't expect you guys to bow down to me in the comments and be like, oh, thank you so much, Leader Matthew. It's like, you know, I don't like it when I go to all this effort to research and put pictures in my videos and stuff to give you guys visual evidence. And the one thing that someone has to comment about is the way I word my title. Like, to be completely honest, the process for labeling my videos, and I'm once again not being sarcastic here, I'm just being honest with you guys. This is how I label my video. What's the video about? That's what it's about. Okay, I'm going to title it something along those lines. That's it. Like I said, yesterday's video was about a senior official potentially commenting on a 4th installment. That's what it was about. Like, you know, that's what I'm saying. And it's like, and the reason I say that is because, you know, a lot of YouTubers are like, what trick words and sizzle words can I use to, you know, bring in some views and stuff? And it's like, shit, I'm not like that. I hope a lot of you guys have saw that 30-minute vlog. I talked about my entire YouTube career. And if you haven't seen it, annotation up right now. If you want to really get to know me and everything, be sure to go ahead and check that out, because I think it'll clear a few things up. But yeah, you know, when shit kind of hit the fan, it's one of those things where, you know, you're in that mindset where you're kind of not pissy or anything, but you're just kind of negative feeling, and you know, you'll see the positive stuff. You're like, thank you, but then you see a negative, and it just sticks in your head, and it really just gets to you until the point where you got to express yourself somehow. And that's why I'm so grateful for YouTube, because I don't know how I would handle half my issues. I just, you know, I have no problem going to people, but sometimes talking to the camera and just knowing that you guys are there for me is what makes me feel better. And that's why I say that, you know, those comments sometimes affect me on a personal level, just because, well, I'm putting my personal emotion into it, and when people say that I'm not, and I'm just doing it to trick you guys, it's just one of those things where it's like, shit, you know, what the fuck do I do now? So, you know, some people are like, why don't you put rumor in the video and stuff, and or in the video title and stuff, and at the same time, I don't see a point in it, because I'm putting a question mark at the end, and it's not, like I said, it's not even something I think of. It's just, like, if I put rumor, people don't care, but if I put a question mark, I'm like, alright, so people see what I'm doing, and it's like, so probably I'll put rumor in from now on, but it's like one of those unnecessary aspects, and I want you guys to, you know, post a million comments saying, Matty, ignore the trolls and keep doing your thing, bro. It's like, I don't need, you know, this worship or anything. I just kind of wanted to get my point across and explain to you guys what's going on. And so yeah, I just wanted to do that real quickly. I hope you guys understand. I hope you got to know me a little bit better. I hope you check out that 30-minute vlog and get to know me even more, because it'll kind of establish a relationship between us. Anyways, hope you guys get everything now. Hope you enjoyed. See you guys later. Peace.